Anthony Albanese and Jodie Haydon get married in magnificent ceremony at the lodge, as a who's who of high-profile guests witnessed a happy couple get wedded. Jodie Haydon and Anthony Albanese have tied to knot, marking the first marriage of an Australian Prime Minister while in office. The bride wore a long-sleeved white gown complete with a veil, as she said, "I do," at the lodge in Canberra on Saturday. The pair was graced with blue skies for the happy occasion, with several guests from Albo's inner circle attending the wedding. The pair released a joint statement saying, "We are incredibly happy to share our love and commitment to spending our future lives together in front of our family and closest friends." The lodge bears particular value for couple who got proposed on its balcony on Valentine's Day 2024 after a romantic meal in an Italian restaurant. Ms. Haydon is an executive for Teachers Mutual Bank and has previously said her new spouse was incredibly supportive of her high-profile work. During his first term in government, Albanese organized a date, decided a proposal, and even helped design Ms. Haydon's diamond ring, a handmade piece by Cerrone Jewelers at Leichhardt, in the heart of his electorate. He asked his son Nathan, 24, whom he shares with ex-wife Carmel Tebbit, a former NSW deputy premier, for his blessing before popping the question. I appreciate him and have a good relationship with him and with his mother, so I asked him to think about it, and he was supportive. He wants me to be happy, and Nathan and Jodie have a pretty wonderful relationship as well. He remarked at the time. The couple initially met at a conference in Melbourne in 2020, when Albanese was the opposition leader and Scott Morrison was Prime Minister. Ahead of the wedding, the pair refuted various rumors regarding their nuptials. In October, they spent a week soaking up the sun on the island of Palau in Micronesia, a paradise noted for its magnificent coral reefs. The easy-going ambience and 7-day media blackout requested by the PM's office led to speculation that the pair may have conducted a minor ceremony there. In February, Haydon previously suggested plans for a wedding before the year is out in an interview with Australian Women's Weekly. They said their dream day would be small, intimate, preferably outside, in the second half of this year with our family and loved ones. The couple also acknowledged how challenges of the top position influenced their relationship. They agreed that frequent travel away or lengthy hours spent at work were not far removed from what shift workers or those in FIFO occupations had contend with. The couple said they made the most of their time together when their work commitments allowed. Albanese met Ms. Haydon. We inquired if there were any South Sydney NRL fans in the audience, at which he cried out the team's catch cry of "Up the Rabbitohs." He later introduced himself, and they planned to go for a drink when they were back in Sydney. He wooed her with a night out at the Young Henry's Brewery in Newtown. The following year, he was critically injured in a car incident when a Range Rover went onto the wrong side of the road and collided into his automobile in the Sydney suburb of Marrickville. Ms. Haydon got a call and hurried to the scene to see the car written off. But Albanese alive. "I saw the disaster of the car before I saw him and thought he couldn't survive this," she added. "It was incredibly scary, and in that moment, you know exactly how much you love this person. The fear of losing them. As I jumped in the ambulance and saw Anthony, I understood the extent of my feelings toward him.